All right. And we are live. What's good, everybody? AB Media 83 here. And believe it or not, today we ain't talking politics today. No, no. Well, we are talking politics, but in a different kind of way. Today, we're talking about how Pink Pill admits that BGS was right. Pink Pill pretty much admits, for those of you who don't know who I'm talking about, Kristen Harrison has came out and admitted that BGS was right. And she's pretty much came out to admit that Kevin Samuels was right. And she's pretty much come out to admit that the Black Manosphere in total was right. That winter is here and Black women have to come to the table. Now, whether you want what they're offering, that's up to you. But winter is definitely here. And she's admitting that Black women are going to have to get their head out their ass and get their act together. And quite frankly, brothers, we need to take a victory lap. We told y'all this was coming. What's going on? And nobody wanted to believe us. Well, as I said before, winter is here. Now, BGS had a stream earlier that I missed. That's okay. We're gonna play a little bit of that stream right now.
Let's listen to the Valley Girl voice though. This is hilarious. Walter King, what's up? I told you the astrologer now. Hey, she's gonna be good. Gonna be good. She's a
Yes, sir.
Bohemian
BGS
girl.
was
You
right.
know by the braids and the education. She's Bohemian. So
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, you guys will like this.
I don't know why, but I just came to sneak and listen. And I knew I was hesitant to come in because I knew you was gonna pull me up.
And stop laughing. No, okay, man. You know, stop with that fake.
Oh yeah, the Valley Girl laugh.
You've had several conversations about talking about relationships, about the whole current dynamic with
Just a second.
dating, and you've seen it at all levels. I would imagine you've been able to experience it yourself, or you have people that have. What do you
That a
think
little
is
better?
the problem with men?
Now she gonna go through she gonna go through the standard black girl magic bullshit, you know, with some caveats. But you can hear it. That's like he's gonna do with what's the problem with men and then the problem with women. So it's about maybe a 17-minute long video, something like that. I think about 15 minutes, but it'll be fun. What's up, MS Delta? Appreciate you.
In terms of how they treat and move with women, with your perspective. Start with you, and we'll just go down the line.
Well, I think
This is the Notorious Clubhouse, and shout out to Lewis. I don't monitor Clubhouse, but we got people in all kind of places.
that they have I think the biggest thing.
Yes, shout out to Lewis Collier because he's the one that pointed this out to us yesterday.
And it's just starting to come to a head is that they have sort of
Where you going on vacation, Miss Delta?
maladaptive reaction to this new paradigm of women being empowered in ways.
For those of you who don't know, this is Kristen Harrison that you're listening to right now, talking. We also call her Pink Pill.
In which was primarily male territory.
See how she's choosing her words carefully. She don't want to say the wrong thing because she knows it's gonna be a landmine. Okay, that's when you know women on that bullshit when they start trying to pick through their words.
Women are becoming more, more educated, business owners, careers, and it's
See her give the standard line.
Mm-hmm.
Give the standard line that she on that bullshit right now, but it'll get better.
eliminating the need to be financial hostage, financial hostage to men.
In other words, this is where I get the "I'm independent" from. That's what she's talking about. I'm independent. That's what she's talking about right now.
See that's that old school shit that passed down from grandmother, from great grandmother to grandmother to daughter, you know.
Sad but true.
To granddaughter, right? The same, the finance, right? We heard that another chick say the same thing. If I could find, I wish I could find it. Okay, but she got to find that clip where a young chick in her 20s, said the exact same shit about being financial hostage. Continuing.
And women are demanding more from partners than just being able to
hear that partnership, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hear that partnership. When they start using that partnership, you know there's gonna be some bullshit, right? As soon as they start talking about partners, okay?
I only got 6 watching, but who wants to be a partner with these heifers? First one in the chat if you want to be a partner with these heifers, or press 2. By the way, press 2 stands for Kick Rocks.
Provide a paycheck. They want more than that. On the other hand,
when she was married to a white dude, it was a husband. She talked about that white dude wasn't her partner, was her husband. Okay, now it's that partnership.
And I think that there's some extreme reactions on both ends that may ultimately mean that.
Hey, y'all run my likes, man. I don't ask for donations, but I do ask for likes. Y'all run my likes, okay? This is something that's gonna be hot. Run my likes. Come on, y'all here because y'all want to hear the bullshit. This is the bullshit, okay? That's why y'all potting up in here.
Speaking of which, like, share, subscribe, hit the Cash App to support the show. Want me to keep doing shows like this? You might want to hit that Cash App. It's pinned to the top of the chat.
Even though it's last second, you run my likes.
None of us are going to get together and we're all going to die out, which is sad. But I think that the men are having this reaction where either they have this more exploitive, cynical type of exploitive type of attitude towards women.
See, there we go with the bullshit. Exploitive attitude towards women. Okay. You say, Mr. Shikshi, what they don't seem to understand is most well-off men.
Translation: we ain't putting up with your shit no more. You can go kick rocks. We would some of now. I'm not knocking the married men. If you're married and happily married, I'm not talking to you. Or you have a girlfriend you're satisfied with about you. But some of us would rather play video games and do other stuff than put up with a heifer in our house that act like she ain't got no fucking sense. It is what it is.
Started from humble beginnings. Men don't forget the ish they said when they were coming up. Now, she was talking all that before the passport bros, before Karen broke out. She was talking big shit about us and how they need to leave the black community. Now she's talking about what's wrong with black men. Okay.
Devaluing of women, making them appear unnecessary and on.
Oh, really? You said black men were unnecessary. We leave them behind because they were dusty, right?
The other side, and to be fair, I'm seeing that too on the other side.
Oh, I thought we were dusty, y'all. I thought some of them were running around talking about abort blackmail baby. I thought they were dusty. I thought they didn't need us. Oh, really?
And many of them are opting out. They're.
Gee, I wonder why. Y'all claim I'm independent. Y'all said you didn't need us. Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it.
And I mean, I could go on and on. The men who are opting out tend to be in their 20s, and I just read.
That's the problem. See, now they've been listening. I just read. Okay, no, you've been reading. Okay, you've been reading. They're opting out. They're not having sex because they're not dating. It's finally dawning on them that pussy's not enough.
That report that they're having less sex, and some people would be like, "Oh, that's a good thing," but they're having less sex because they're having less interactions with women. A lot of time online, being radicalized by other disgruntled men. Just in general, I think that it's a maladaptive reaction to the empowerment of women, in that relationships have become a lot more complicated and they just don't want to.
Maladaptive because relationships have become a lot more complicated and it's not fun. Okay.
Yep, pretty
In
much.
other words, nobody wants to be hired to a second job. Okay, you get married for help, not for hindrance, not to work harder. Okay.
Yeah, in the Bible, the wife is supposed to be a helpmate. Help me. She ain't supposed to sit up there and nag you like she ain't got no sense. In fact, the Bible preaches against that, talks against that. It says, better go sit on a rooftop than sit in the house with a nagging woman. The Bible says a foolish woman will tear down her own house.
I mean, who wants to get married to work harder? Who wants to date to work harder? Okay. Who wants to have work, 50 hours
was right. You ain't shit, Craig.
Pick up a second shift just because. Okay. Unless you have a mission. Okay. Now, men will do what they have to, but see, men don't get married to actually be unhappy. Okay. If that was the case, just go get a second job. You'd be much more much more well off. Okay.
Well,
they don't want to deal with it, and they're dealing with it in some very, like I said, maladaptive ways. That's the word of the day for me, maladaptive.
Pink pill is coming red, but she'll say this later on. It's because the environment has shifted, and the crap they used to be able to get away with, they can't get away with anymore. Okay, not enough money.
Oh yes, pink pill ain't got no choice. Here's what a lot of people don't understand. Here's what some of you BWs who might be listening don't understand. Pink pill is doing this for a reason. See now, even the white boys. You see now the white boys are almost in the same position we are as black men, and the white boys have pretty much, particularly the younger white boys, have pretty much said, "Fuck it." They're not dating at all. They said it's not worth getting married at all. And I can't tell you how many TikToks I've seen of white women. It's like, where all the men at? What are we supposed to do? Winter is here.
Money has run out. That's why it's becoming red. Money's run out. But we'll get to it.
Starting back at the top with a reverse question. What's wrong with women today? Crystalline, you're up.
This I have a better grip on. Well, if you go by social media and if you're in some circles and listen, women want the women are very much behind the new paradigm that I spoke about before. They are enjoying their newfound freedoms. They feel free to express themselves more about what they want in relationships. However, there are things in traditional previous paradigms that they still want, which makes them look a little bit entitled. I've been talking about this for the last few days. We are enjoying all the empowerment, and it's great and it's wonderful, and I'm glad for it. I have 3 daughters. I'm glad for that. I'm glad that they don't have to be dependent on men, et cetera, et cetera.
What's going on, Snowman? This is BGS's stream. We're going over this because Pink Pill, Crystalline Carrison, the infamous swirler, has pretty much tapped out and admitted that BGS was right. And it's glorious, and much like Ebony K. Williams, we need to take the victory lap.
Don't want to have that traditional soft life being provided for them by a man.
Say it again, black girl. Say it again, black girl.
So how is it that you're simultaneously rejecting men but still needing them for their resources?
Well,
say it again, black girl. Yeah, why is that?
Want to siphon off their resources. And the main rhetoric that I have a problem with is that they feel they are entitled to it, and men are looking at it in a way of like, okay, so you don't need me, but give me your wallet anyway.
Say it again, say it again, black girl.
Their newfound freedoms, they feel free to express themselves more about what they want in relationships. However, there are things in traditional previous paradigms that they still want, which makes them look a little bit entitled. I've been talking about this for the last few days. We are enjoying all the empowerment, and it's great and it's wonderful, and I'm glad for it. I have 3 daughters. I'm glad for that. I'm glad that they don't have to be dependent on men, et cetera, et cetera. But they still want to have that traditional soft life being provided for them by a man. So how is it that you're simultaneously rejecting men but still needing them for their resources, or want to siphon off their resources? And the main rhetoric that I have a problem with is that they feel they are entitled to it, and men are looking at it in a way of like, okay, so you don't need me, but give me your wallet anyway. And what do I get in terms of?
Yep, that ain't gonna happen.
Of reciprocation, and they don't mean sex, but obviously men like sex. But when you ask the women, okay, well, you want these freedoms, but you also want a generous provider. What will you do to reciprocate, to show your interest, love, respect for the other person? It's crickets. And I ask.
Say it again, black girl. Crickets.
Mm-hmm.
Slow clap for Miss Kristlyn Karazin, okay? That pink pill is starting to become red, girl. Be careful. Be careful. You're awfully close. You're this close.
Mm-hmm.
You are this close. I asked myself, do you think that it's fair, like to say, oh, we don't need men. Men are incapable of love. Da 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 da. All the things and the things and the things, but still expect to have a provider. It's weird.
Oh, now it's weird. Okay, now it's weird. But before that, the 50-50 shit, she was crying.
Yeah, now it's weird. Oh, it's weird now. As I said earlier, if y'all ain't figured it out yet, winter is here.
About right. Now it's weird. Okay, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, with the fucking soft life, it wasn't weird, was it? Was it? Wasn't weird. Now it's weird. Why? Because it's unsustainable, and she knows it. Okay, you've been got divorced, and now you've been out there on the market and find out it ain't easy out there, is it, baby? Again.
Oh, by the way, let's talk about that for a minute. For those of you who don't know, Pink Pill found a white simp to marry her. And no, I did not stutter. No, and I said what I said. Pink Pill found a white simp to marry her. Yeah, and just in case Pink Pill does watch it, I'll say it to your face. And before I even was talking to BGS, I was really talking to BGS about you. I caught on that You married a white simp. You wanna know how I caught on you was marrying a white simp? Because I watched your videos and I watched how you were dressed in those videos. And see, here's something a lot of black women don't get and understand. We interact with high value white men all the time. And I can tell you, no high value white man will be letting Crystal Carrison do what she be doing on her videos on a regular basis. No high value white man is going to put up with that. That's how we knew. That's how most of us know you're married to a white simp. Plain and simple. Link is in the chat if y'all want to come up.
Name doesn't change.
It doesn't make
Yeah, I'll
sense
say it to you.
when
Man,
you
I'll say
think
it to
about
you.
it in your heart of hearts.
Face, we
So
knew
I
you.
think
Yeah,
we're a
we
little
knew.
bit schizophrenic in that we are saying all these empowering things, but
Oh, yes, they can, MGTOW Monger. Yes, they can. It just takes longer. They can go red pill. They go red pill. The environment will cause them to go red pill. Women can actually go black pill if necessary. Trust and believe they
Yep.
can. It just takes longer.
what, deep down, I don't know if we're really ready to cross that threshold. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we're ready
Ooh,
No,
to
I know.
ooh,
yeah. I
ooh.
don't think they're really ready to do all the things that it means to be completely, self-sufficient.
In other words, basically what she's saying, because she's been listening, what she doesn't want to say is that feminism, and we've shown this, right?
Yep. In other words, feminism has failed. Feminism wanted women in general to take the male role, and the fact of the matter is, black women and white women don't want to be the provider. Don't want to take that role. They take that role, and it is what it is.
Right? Feminism has groomed basically women to be gay men for the most part. Okay.
Yes.
In other words, be effeminate men. But the thing is, they don't want to take on the whole mantle of manhood or the whole mantle of provider. And that's where it falls apart. They don't want to bring in the money and still respect the man. They don't want to bring in the money and still stay in love with their partner, as they want to call them, right?
Yep.
Okay, they want to down them. So, and this is not just this. This didn't start with the black women. This started with the white women. Okay, the white second
By the way, like, share, subscribe, hit the Cash App, and support the show.
wave feminists started this shit and said that if we can go further, we need white women to get on board with this. And guess what? All the white women got off the motherfucking bus. I want the soft life. Okay, I don't want this. I don't want to. I don't want this kind of stress. I want to stay home with my babies. I know a lot of women that were 92s and above, right? Doctors and lawyers and stuff like that, man, gave up their position because they want to stay home with their babies. Hey, don't kill the messenger. Okay, what I tell you, you cannot change women. The only environment can change women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the shit is here. Okay, like Kevin said, winter's coming, right? He tried to warn them in 2020, 2019, 2020, during COVID. He said, baby, winter's coming. You need to find a man and be covered. Y'all need to find a man and be covered, especially you upwardly mobile females. You guys, we weren't talking to the working class females, even though they showed up. Okay.
Oh, by the way, to all the knuckleheads who trash the black manosphere because we were talking about Pearl. Guess what? It ain't just Pearl anymore. It's not just Miss Pearly things, and the other white women are following. Take that as you will. Give me a second. There it goes. Come on. Hey, what's going on?
So in essence, what BGS you, Mr. Z, and a couple of others have informed me of something that we knew was coming. The pink pill philosophy is dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, one, I never liked the bitch. Two, one second.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's keep playing this.
Talk to those upper class, snooty ass, feminist females.
I'll be right back.
All he said, winter's coming, okay, and you need to find a man to
All
be
right.
covered, and you need to find them quick because they're in short supply. Guess what's happening? Okay, this is the truth now. Okay.
I think that women are becoming disillusioned. I think it's a repackaging of, 1980s, where women need men like fish need bicycles type of thing that's being packaged and resold. And that shit was exhausting. And our mothers back then weren't being honest about how exhausting it is. And I don't think we're being honest about how exhausting and
Say it again, black girl, but nobody feels sorry for a man when he's got to do it.
Well,
at whatever level.
mm-hmm.
Say it again, black girl. The environment is causing the red pill to come out of these bras, man. They have to take them. They have to hold them down and shove it down their mouths, okay? It is what it is. Take it, take it, take it.
maybe even scary that is to go it all alone and not have a partner. So that's why we're still reaching back and needing men to go do all these sort of dating and mating dances of taking us to 5-star restaurants and jet plane trips to Paris for dinner and all these other weird social media things that just don't happen in real life.
Say it again, black girl.
You're damn right. I am not paying for a trip to Paris for any heifer I just met. I'm sorry, that's for a wife I've been married to for at least 20 years. Before I fly any heifer out to Paris, that's just not going to happen. I gotta be married to you at least 20 plus years. Good Lord, nope. I can see somebody doing that for their wife or something, but some heifer they just met, that's just not going to happen. 14 watching, like, share, subscribe, hit the Cash App, and support the show.
Don't happen in real life, right? Only on the gram and only on TikTok. Okay. Take that Cheesecake Factory. Hell, take that 2 for $20 Applebee's. Okay.
But because we lack real guidance, we're getting our guidance from social media. Millennials and Gen Z are spending all their time on social media, and that is what is giving guidance. And it's the person who has the loudest mic that says the most obnoxious thing that gets the attention.
All right, yeah, wait for the reach back. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but yeah, wait for with the reach back. Okay.
But unfortunately, there's so many people who are gullible to messages and not really thinking critically about them. They're running with them. And what's happening on both ends is that we're both lonelier. We both feel more despondent. I think men are more on a course for that, but women will get there too, because ultimately we need each other.
Now we need each other. Okay.
Yep, this is pretty much them coming back to the table.
Dear Pink Pill, I just got spoiled by my wife with compliments freely. I know that's something Pink Pill doesn't understand, but and yeah, I'm throwing a lot of shots here. I'm throwing a lot of shots. But I'll pose.
I actually threw my shots earlier. I got on camera. I'll say it to your face. We knew you was married to a white simp.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know how I peeped this long before I was talking to BGS about it. I peeped she was married to a white simp because I watched her videos and I was watching how she was dressed. Like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
No white man worth his salt is gonna let his wife get on camera and dress like that.
Right.
And sit with your legs crossed in a certain position. I was like, you married to a simp. I see you married to a simp.
That's too, and that was too easy to tell. That was too easy. Too bad some of these others won't ever get married at all.
Ooh, well, that's a whole nother story. I told you, I never took divestiture seriously. I
You
mean,
can't.
I've been to multiple interracial weddings in my own on both sides of my family, so
Yeah.
I can't take them seriously.
You can't. I was called that. I was called the D word.
Oh, divestiture? Well, if you are a divestiture, you're a successful one. I mean, I just say.
Yeah, big difference. I'm actually happy. I am deliriously, but I don't. But see, me, Jody, and Labels just don't get along. We just are who we are.
Yeah.
We're just deliriously happy.
Yeah, let's continue this video though.
Yeah,
Shout
let's go.
out to Sticker for AM. Appreciate you.
Well, people should pair off, especially, I'm gonna say this in close. 2024 is gonna be a shit show.
Yep. As I said earlier, winter is here.
Winter's been here.
Yeah, whether you like it or not.
Winter's been here.
Now the real reason coming out, right? Say
I
it again,
love GTS's reaction to
Tell
that.
Tell
Yeah.
them what they won, okay? Behind door number 3. Tell them what they won.
Mhm.
You found your freedom.
Oh boy.
You got
I said, welcome to The Price is Right.
I'm serious. In
Yeah, rest in
terms
power to
of
Bob Barker.
what
Yes,
current
indeed.
political climate, in terms of
Matter of
the job markets and our finances. And it was really cool when things were great to say, I got this on my own. But I'm really serious. If you guys look at the news instead of TikTok all the freaking time, see that 2024 is going to be tough. And
Translation: I'm independent. Ain't gonna work out in 2024.
Can I play this? Considering what I said a few moments ago, and speaking of rest and power, a pink pill.
You are the first 4 contestants of The Price is Right. And now here's the star of The Price is Right, Bob Barker.
I figured I'd give you that.
Yep.
Say it again, black girl. Say it again. They're not doing it out of the goodness of their heart.
Yep.
Is that that is the table? That's the table.
Yep.
That's the table. There.
Question is,
we flipped the sumbitch over.
There's the table waiting, but you guess what? Black men.
No men are going to be there.
Oh,
we all got the. Hey, all the good.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me find that picture. Just in case you think black men ain't showing up, BGS is not lying about that. Where is that picture at?
Nope.
Oh, here it is. Take a look at Gen Z.
I just ate dinner. Wow. I lived on a college campus for a year, and I've been to many college campuses in over 30 years of broadcasting. Seen pictures like that. If that ain't a let me be serious. If that ain't a clue of what's already here, because that ain't coming. That's already here.
Yep.
That's already here.
That picture might be a couple years old now, so y'all better get your act together.
What did you just say? They better do what?
They better get their act together.
Say that again. They need to do what?
They better get their act together. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. They better get their head out their ass.
Or out of each other's ass.
Yeah.
Breaker, man, she had money. Okay, don't get it twisted. She had more money than he did. Don't get it twisted. He left. Carriage made a ton of money.
And it'll be very interesting to see how the rhetoric going into the next year is going to play out when all of these things start happening and people are forced to pay attention.
If you didn't catch that, the white simp left, huh? What does that
Uh-huh.
tell you? What does that tell you?
White Sim said, "I'm hitting the road, Jack, and I ain't coming back no more."
Yeah, I know white simps get married, and
I've seen him.
I'm not gonna say my cousin's name, but based on what I've heard about him, she married the white simp, and all I gotta say is, honey, you better satisfy him because he can flip at any moment. He got that.
Mhm.
And finally, I want to say that, gosh, I sound like such a prude when I say this, but I think that the idea that, having as much sex with whoever you want, as a woman, being packaged as empowering is very disempowering. I think that
No
it
shit.
ultimately hurts women and serves to benefit the men.
Here's my thing, Snowman. Apparently, they didn't listen when we said you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Apparently, that just went out the window. They didn't. They just threw that out the window. Didn't listen at all.
Apparently.
I had my cousin try to argue with me about that. It's like, son is a sexual movement. I'm like, okay, so you think I'm gonna accept a hoe? I mean, I'm not unreasonable. She can have a few bodies, but you think I'm just gonna set a flat out hoe that's sleeping with a dude every 2 to 3 weeks, 3 and 4 weeks? No.
Right. No, you shouldn't accept that at all. I sure as hell wouldn't.
So I think that there's no motivation.
Evidently, it's not benefiting the men. It's benefiting a small men because most of the dudes that are out there. How can we see most of the guys out there are not having sex if it benefits the men? It really benefits the men that much.
Thank you.
And I have sex.
I was
They're
really
not out there doing it. Was it 30% of guys under 30 of women? Why is that?
Mm-hmm. That sounds right. All right. AB, I got to step away for a bit because I got to take my daughter to work. If you're still on, I'll check back in.
All right, have a good one.
Thanks, bro.
All I want to say is Kristen Carrison, what's up, fellas? You believe that?
Yep.
You hold on. Oh no. Do you believe that?
Yes, sir.
Oh no. Ah. Oh no. Come on. Do you believe? Do you believe now, Kristen? Do you believe now?
From men to try harder and to achieve more because we've been convinced that that sex is
She's picking her words, right? She's picking her words.
Yep, because she knew. She knew we were gonna talk about this.
She knows we're gonna replay this. She tried to pick her words carefully.
Having sex at will is empowering when in fact it does diminish the value of women as of women being empowered and is very disempowering. I think that it ultimately hurts women.
To any black woman who don't get it, who watch this video, we told y'all you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. That saying exists for a reason. But y'all sit up here want to validate slut walk and shit like that. We said that shit for a reason. Now some of y'all have fucked around and found out.
And serves to benefit the men. So I think that there's no motivation from men to try harder and to achieve more because we've been convinced that that sex is having sex at will is empowering when in fact it does diminish the value of women as a whole So
Yeah.
rock with me a little bit. So
Yeah.
if the thing that men hold precious, and it's really hard for me to understand like how men are so freaking obsessed with sex, but they are. Like
It's called testosterone. You've been studying this shit for 20 years. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You can't be that dense. Can't be that dense. It's called testosterone. You know exactly why men are obsessed with sex. You've been studying for fucking 20 years. Come on, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Here when they play dumb.
and you don't, if we don't do a better job at sort of guarding that, what happens is that the value of it diminishes.
Yeah, y'all become coffee girls. That's what happens. Okay. Agent Machines with the $5 super chat. Everything but God was right. Kevin was right. Be just was right. Just say I was wrong and choke on this, sis. You stole from good men and good men are well. Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And we lose as women the leverage and the I guess benevolent influence we have over men who are interested in us. And it's not a good look for us as a collective. I think it
Well, now we're collective. Okay. Now we're Black collective. Okay. Miss Swirling and the black men are dusty and ain't shit, ain't enough of them. You get a white man. You need to open up your options. Now we're collective. Yep. Why? Why? Racial hypergamy, right? When you lost your white man, now you can have a problem get another one. Okay. You just can't pick up a white man just like that and get another white husband. You found your white sim, you married it, you were married for 20 years, you got out of the game. Now you damn near 50 years old, looking for another white man to pick up the ticket. It ain't gonna happen.
Yep. That ain't gonna happen. He might use it as a jump off, but that's about it.
Baby. Okay. Now we're collected. Okay. Now you've been dumped back to the black bin.
Yep.
I guess men should be blamed when Leslie was divorced too. You know what? Yes, they should. You know why? Because guess what? Refer back to number one. I'm done. I'm done with it. And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done.
Yeah, it's always our
There's
fault.
the anime realignment. The pendulum is undefeated. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to Dead Set Anime.
Anyway, continuing. I'm loving this.
It diminishes us both physically and mentally. We don't react to sex in the same way that men do. Our brains react different.
With the red pill, now you're saying it because the red pill white women are saying it now.
Yep.
All those red pill white women that you look up to, they're above you, they're more educated.
Oh yes.
They're actually white, are saying the exact same shit, right? Okay. What is the chick? The white school chick. She said the exact same shit. Okay. But now, when a white woman says, now white women are saying it. That's why I was saying, about Pearl and women, white women like Pearl. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pearl, believe it or not, started a red pill white woman wave. Okay. So now we can actually use this in our favor because now black women are repeating the same shit that their white sisters are saying. Okay? That's the way it works. That is the way it works. When I was saying, that Pearl is a tool, okay, you're listening to it right now. This is the reaction. Kerrison is repeating the same shit that the white women have been saying for the last year or so. I've actually played clips of the white women.
Oh, but listen to some of these knuckleheads. Oh, all y'all doing is talking out the man Burley. I barely mentioned Miss Pearly. And some of these knuckleheads still run around here. Y'all just talking out to Miss Pearly. Well, you're looking at cause and effect now, boys.
Saying the exact same thing about sex that Pearl and that Kerrison is saying right now. She's repeating white women because normally black women, sex is for them. Okay. So that bullshit about sex not being important to black women, that's bullshit. Okay. That's bullshit. You do see sex the same way. And if a man can't perform to a black woman, for a black woman to get her off, she's gonna get pissed off. So saying that sex is not important to black women is bullshit. You're not a white woman, okay? Leminar says, keep up the good work, sir. Appreciate you for the $20. Kathy West Born said, yes, right. We ain't going back, okay? We ain't going back. Viva la Latina. The median
Yes,
age
sir.
of women 21, that's bullshit. Around the world, bullshit. I don't think that's true. I think the median age is probably like 15. Okay. In the Philippines, yeah, that's probably true. Passport Bros with Darth Vader forced Western black woman.
Mm-hmm.
With the $4.99, I heard that. Passport. Well, the thing is that what did I say about black women, right? Black women will not be convinced to take you seriously until you leave them at least once, right? And as long as we were here and didn't announce our leaving, they were cool. But as soon as we start putting up videos and guys start booking flights and showing other women, now they're pissed. Now they're pissed. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Oh, these Negroes are really leaving. They start showing your little Latina girlfriends. Oh, these Negroes are really leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Incoming be just new reach back. What's I want to give him, I think it's accountable commentaries. I think that's his name. You guys can find his link. Please put his link in the chat. Okay, give him his props, right? He's one with the reach back. Reach back, serving tax. Let them chameleons kick rocks. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's my sentiment.
I appreciate that. MS Delta. Oh, thank you.
You want to act all independent? Okay, go kick rocks. Go be independent. Go change the tire by yourself. That ain't my problem.
Thank you for Christmas. Appreciate that, man. You know, I'm humble. Santa delivery red pills to keep the stocking. Oh, Negro, y'all, use is not shit, son. I can say that. You's not shit. You is not shit, sir. Oh boy, come on, man. Oh boy ain't shit. Heard that. Getting whiplash from this roadway. Hey, man, I told you it was coming, man. I've been trying to tell you guys, okay? A lot of these chicks will become coffee girls. And when coffee girls really hit the scene, man, it's going to be game over. It's almost over already. The thing is, once some girls start hitting the streets, it's coffee girls, it's a wrap.
To it, and I know this sounds like super prudish what I'm saying right now. And it's not like I'm not telling people not to have sex. I'm just saying that making it free to, the men that you want. It's like, honestly, I'm starting to see more of what the men are saying. And I say this with a very heavy heart because I have an impression that
very heavy heart, huh? All right. Reach back. It's the reach back. Say it again, black girl.
Out here trying, but I've seen a lot. I've been disapproved of that notion. By what I'm seeing, and I just think that us taking that position of, again, not meeting men, free sex, all this other stuff is empowering. And I don't know if it's going to play out in the way in which is going to be good for our collective as women.
Oh, now it's our collective. Okay, she's talking about black women. Okay, white women ain't having this problem. But I remember you saying that the women were in or turning into the era of the diesel. If they go red pill, what is the effect or era do you think will take place afterwards? I think when they go diesel, it'll be black pill. Okay, that's a black pill. When you have to go on the street, sell your body to people, men that you don't like.
Yeah, that's
pill,
black
right?
pill.
The red pill was mostly MRAs, MGTOWs, and pickup artists, right? They're trying to evolve and actually regulate women, actually figure them out and join them, right? The thing is, women got worse. Okay, as we started to adapt to them, they got worse. And a lot of young guys say, you know what? That's a lot of work for nothing. Okay, like she said, what do you get? What do you get? What do you get?
Yep. I've lost. I can't tell you guys. I've lost count how many TikTok videos of white boys saying we're done. We're not trying to get married. You ever sitting home playing our video games and happy? jerking off and happy. Um, it is what it is, and they brought feminists brought this on themselves.
And guess what she said? She said it out of her own mouth. She said, "Okay, you want all this stuff, you want all this freedom, you want all this empowerment, okay? But you want the soft life, you want the wallet, you want us the protection and provision. Okay, what do we get? Guess what she said? Crickets, because they don't know. They don't know. They've been sold a lie. And that's what she's finding out with a heavy heart, because she believed that shit wholeheartedly too, right? She's been lead preaching the gospel for 20 years about this crap with swirling, okay? She's been preaching the gospel. Now she get on the white side and she figured out the white guys are on the same shit that black men are on, okay? Ain't
Right.
no difference, okay? With this economy, white guys ain't got the money either. I think she's a star you want to. She drank the coffee. She drank the Kool-Aid. You know, she's bound the guy and drinking the Kool-Aid. Appreciate you, XI Ball. I said 11 Ball. I'm not even gonna try it. G Ball. Okay. Merry Christmas, Master Teacher. Long time follower, always been on point, especially with geopolitical content. Keep up the good work. I'm trying to get into more of the geopolitical content. I think next year I probably will do it a little bit more since the election season.
Cool.
See, right. The Philippines Study Authority. Okay, all right, yeah. For Filipinos, that's true. In America, that's not true. MS Delta, this is good. I can get a glass of wine. Get some popcorn too, MS Delta. Get some popcorn too. One Punch Man said coffee girls here going for $50. That's too high, man. What is it? Monaco Space here in Detroit. Oh, okay. The upper class coffee girls, right? On the space, okay. The advertisement, okay. That means street girls are like but down to like what? Maybe 15. Okay, it's trending down, trending down.
Gonna be a chicken wing in a sandwich soon.
With the BGS tax, appreciate you. Mr. Donnie Mac, sounds like a concession speech.
Oh my God.
So that they have no chance. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
Yeah, it does sound like a concession speech.
Got a few more minutes.
If we've got a group of women who are just giving it up, the women who are actually sincere and want meaningful relationships are going to have to either hold a hard line, or they're going to have to, do can't beat them, join them type of thing, which is diminishing.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Thank you, Lewis. This is a great Christmas present.
It is.
Obsidian's gonna pick up on this. He's gonna love. In fact, I'm gonna send it to him. Okay, he's gonna love this one. In fact, I'm gonna send it to Sarge Willie Pete too. Oh, this is hilarious. Continuing.
The sexual marketplace, to be honest.
Well, I'm glad you said it before I had to say it, because it is, for sure.
All right, I think that's it.
All right, that's enough of that. But y'all get the gist. And to make a long story short, Pink Pill has thrown in the towel. And as BTS says, and by the way, shout out to Lewis, because he did announce this on my show yesterday. Shout out to Lewis. This was a wonderful Christmas present. And y'all heard it. Pink Pill is turning red, and it's starting to sound like us. It is what it is. So if nobody else wants to come up, I am about to shut the stream down. Thanks for all y'all that came through. If you like the content I'm doing right now, hit the Cash App, support the show. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace.